Mr. Louis Farrakhan.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hilarious in living color parodies.
Now, if I had a tattoo of the United States all over my body, which area of the country would you go visit?
I'm going to Europe.
For this list, we'll be looking at the sketch comedy classics, best spoofs of other TV shows, movies, and music. Which in living color parody gave you the biggest laughs? Show us something in the comments down below. Number 10, Boyz to Wimps, End of the Road. Boyz to Men's emotional vulnerability made women swoon throughout the 90s. But others weren't as crazy and reverent to this brand of R&B for the boy band age. In a parody of the hit single End of the Road, David Alan Grier adds an unexpected spoken word bridge. As it goes on, it turns into an increasingly disturbing one-sided conversion with his love interest.
I'm not stalking you. I love you. Yeah, I know there's a restraining order, but am I in with 100 feet of you?
While he spirals, the rest of the band reacts and even throws in their own comments. It all culminates to the reveal that his girlfriend cheated on him with the other singers.
It's on now. You probably slept with them too, huh? Yeah, I'm running back.
This skit perfectly captured the dramatic narratives and sound of the R&B age while throwing in some funny twists. Number 9, Wanda on the Dating Game, The Dating Game. This riff on the popular program has never seen anything like Wanda Wayne. Played by Jamie Foxx, Wanda was one of In Living Color's most popular characters.
Now let's meet our new bachelorette. Please welcome Miss Wanda Wayne. Holy crap!
She was a frisky and shockingly unappealing woman who tests people's manners. This made for some bizarre flirting with her poor, unsuspecting bachelors.
That's how I turn you on. The only thing gonna get turned on is the light so you can see how to get your ass out my apartment.
It also presented Jim Carrey the opportunity to play the clever straight man as the show's host. This cringe-tastic skit was Wanda's first, and is considered one of her funniest.
What's wrong with you? I'm the catch of the day.
Somebody need to throw your ugly ass back.
What you say? I know you're not tripping.
No,
I know he is not tripping.
No, he said there's no way I'm turning back.
If nothing else, it reminds us of the ugly truth about dating shows supposedly hyping personality over appearance. Number 8, Cookin with Salt-N-Pepa, Push It. Salt-N-Pepa made hip-hop history just with one of the great party anthems.
Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good.
As sexy as Push It is, it inspired one of In Living Color's funniest clean skits. Well, at least the writing is clean. Cookin with Salt-N-Pepa features hip-hop stars trying to prepare meatloaf while rapping and dancing around the kitchen. While they make a terrible mess, the spoof lyrics to Cook It have flavor.
This piece, now won't you squeeze those eggs really hard? I wish you would. Now squish it. Squish it.
It's impossible to not fill up on the fun that Kim Cole's Takia Crystal Kima and Kim Wayne's are clearly having. The skit may be short, but it really hits the spot. It helps that the title Cookin with Salt-N-Pepa is so good that the rappers borrowed it for a real food show in 2015.
No one knows flavor
You ready to eat?
like Salt-N-Pepa.
Number 7, The Brothers, The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. Early on within Living Color, the Wayans brothers shook the format with the Brothers Comedy Hour.
My brother's a brother, and so am I, or so it appears to the casual eye.
Both named after their uncle, Tom and Tom Brothers were pitched as nice and unassuming men that wouldn't hurt a fly. As they sang their corny songs, it brought attention to Hollywood's issues with diversity in programming. The duo were marketed as black men who were oblivious to the contemporary issues.
The police arrested me for no reason.
Oh, come on. The police don't do that. They're your friends. They're here to protect and serve.
But by pretending not to know about troubling trends, they put the spotlight on them. The brothers were brought into a variety of spaces to make relevant social commentary.
Listen here, pal, just because we're entertainers doesn't make us snobs.
That's right. We're people. We are the world.
While there's no belittling the importance of the Smothers Brothers, the Brothers Brothers may have had more urgent comedy. Number 6, All Up in the Family. All in the Family. While the Jeffersons and Good Times revolutionized black representation on TV, the middle-class sitcom perspective was arguably dominated by the controversial Archie Bunker.
Our man's hormones, they put ideas in his head, see? Ideas. And he goes around thinking of these ideas until one day he has to do something about them, see?
In Living Color tackled that with the even more irrelevant All Up in the Family. Mark Wilmore portrays Archie as an archetypal black conservative man who's annoyed with 90s social and pop culture trends.
Edith, where's my 8-ball? I don't see a malt liquor in your hand there.
Don't you remember, Archie? They burned down the liquor stores during the riots.
Well, you stifle yourself. That was a civil unrest, and don't you forget.
Each of these skits expanded the satire of black American culture's conflicts and stereotypes. Of course, Archie wasn't exactly happy with trends of other aspects of American culture either.
You're never gonna guess what happened today.
You didn't get pulled over by the cops.
No, I didn't get pulled over by the cops, you dingbat.
Although All Up in the Family may not have gotten the same level of notoriety as its parody target, the skit series was still just as funny. Number 5, Career Aid, We Are the World. In 1985, the massive supergroup USA for Africa promoted famine relief with a hit single. This may have also been an act of charity for the singers. We are the world. We are the children. Observing that many of them were experiencing professional ruts at the time, the show spoofed the song with the great Career Aid. Within the show, the track functioned as an anthem to raise public awareness of celebrities whose stars were fading.
We are here for the most important cause of all, our careers.
The skit featured its own all-star choir of In Living Color impressionists to poke fun at the USA for Africa stars' contemporary financial woes. Ironically enough, especially some of the stars it parodied got even bigger later on. But that doesn't change the fact that the skit was a great way to poke fun at celebrity activism. Number 4, My Songs Are Mindless, Gypsy Woman, She's Homeless. In Living Color's music parodies are typically cutting, but they are rarely as riotously sharp as their riff on Crystal Waters' Gypsy Woman. The original is considered a seminal house music classic, so some contemporary listeners were probably thrown off by this upbeat parody dance jam. Kim Waynes nails the inflection and moves of the video. At the same time, she takes tons of pot shots at Crystal Waters.
It's time for me to write a new song. It's just that easy, just watching TV.
Waynes portrayed the singer as a ditzy non-celebrity whose songwriting may as well been inspired by watching TV. So Waters didn't exactly love the parody. Despite her negative reaction, My Songs Are Mindless still stands as one of the show's best parodies.
You'll keep buying my music because you're mindless, like me, you're mindless.
Number 3, The Wrath of Farrakhan, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. In Living Color couldn't wait past this second episode to showcase Jim Carrey's over-the-top Captain Kirk impression.
We're being pulled towards a hostile planet. I'm hoping that Scotty will be able to activate the backup control system. God, I feel so vulnerable.
But their spoof on The Wrath of Khan had another perfect play on contemporary pop culture. By 1990, Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan had polarized America with his dedicated activist and extremist ideas. When Damon Wayans portrayed him boarding the Starship Enterprise, he was at his preachiest.
Put your puny weapon down, Captain. You cannot harm me. My people have survived 400 years of slavery.
Of course, Kirk didn't come out of this encounter unfazed. Farrakhan inspired a mutiny with his astute points about the Enterprise's power structure.
Oh, I love it when I do that to them. Nubian princess, call Sylvia's Soul Food Shack, make reservations.
Although Farrakhan's rhetoric has its own issues, the Starfleet still has some things they need to work on too. Number 2, Can't Touch This. You Can't Touch This. It was certainly hard for rappers in the early 90s to touch MC Hammer's style and pop a pill.
Fresh new kicks and bands, you got it like that, now you know you wanna dance, so move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat.
Both, however, had plenty of comedic pressure points. In Living Color admittedly went broad by poking fun at Hammer's signature parachute pants through his signature hit, You Can't Touch This.
Pants so baggy when the move it ain't hard. Make you wanna say, oh my lord, hey Hammer, do you really have a weenie with pants like that? You look like a genie they give me.
Its lyrics consisted of a punchy, humble brag about how the rapper stays cool in spite of his ridiculously breathable wardrobe. Tommy Davidson effectively killed that cool when Hammer's parachute got tangled. In just over a minute, Davidson touched every joke that could be made about MC Hammer at the time. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Bill Clinton in Humpin' Around. Humpin' Around. Bill Clinton responds to sex scandals with a tribute to Bobby Brown.
Ain't nobody humping around. Ain't nobody humping.
Cape Rear 2. Cape Fear. A jealous Arsenio Hall's obsession with Eddie Murphy would terrify Robert De Niro.
Yo, man, what's up? Why you laughing like a jackass? Eddie, if the shoe fits, you wear it.
Imposter. Informer. Jim Carrey returns as Snow to poke more fun at Vanilla Ice.
Imposter like Vanilla Ice, the people are sick of me.
Mama's gonna kick me out. Mama said knock you out. Struggling actor J.J. Walker needs a win more than LL Cool J does.
Mama's gonna kick me out. Mama's gonna feed me and child. Gonna snap me all about.
Unpoetic justice. Poetic justice. John Singleton's romantic classic seems much less romantic with weak rhymes.
I don't do hair. I make up poems and say them to myself. Today this movie opens, tomorrow the video's shelf.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. White White Baby. Ice Ice Baby. In the early 90s, Vanilla Ice was one of the hottest and most hated rappers for ripping off other musicians like Queen and David Bowie. But in Living Colors, Jim Carrey exposed a greater theft with White White Baby. Ice brags about capitalizing on black artists and culture in this snappy spoof lyric. While hip-hop enthusiasts debate the quality of Ice's work, many thought he appropriated black culture.
Yo, VIP, let's kick it.
This prompted Carrey and other critics to expose his act as a means of capitalizing on other social spaces. Harsh or valid, White White Baby is considered as biting as any in Living Color spoof. It might even be catchier than Ice Ice Baby.
He's white, white, baby. He's just a white, baby.
We're talking
white, baby.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.